always hear, I don't know if you've heard the saying before, but they say it a lot in hockey around here. They say, don't get too high, don't get too low. Do you have to maybe guard against that a little bit, like guys getting a little too excited because of this start?
No, I don't think so. If we have gained some confidence because of a good start, it's only a positive thing. If players are excited, it's only a positive thing. We know that we won't win all the games. That would be, yeah, we don't know it, but that would not be something that we are looking forward to or anything. That's not be something that we'll talk about. We know that we have a game coming up next all the time, and that's the one we focus at. And we also know that that we have to be at our best every time. So no, I will not. Warn the guys about getting too excited. I'm happy if they're excited, but I will be realistic, and I will also, we'll also be realistic about who we are and what level we have.
You didn't meet these players until basically you got on the plane to go to Spain.
No.
Clearly, you had seen some things on video. Can you tell me what did you see? What did you see with that group? What did you see, and what did you think the possibilities were to change and to improve?
I saw a group of players that were really dedicated, playing hard, looked had a good mentality, a good attitude as a team. Then there were some things in the game I thought that they might be able to, we could develop, and also, have some new ideas brought in. That would be unnatural not to having new ideas brought in when you're a new coach. So that's just how it was. But of course. Then also having a belief that that some of the things you are not asked to do every day, maybe you can do it if you get asked to do something else, and then also just building a structure and a belief in the players in a new way of playing, and then having a little bit of success and luck on the way, that also accelerates things. So that's actually been the things, I would say.
And did you bring your philosophy and say, this is my philosophy, or did you look at the players you had and said, yeah, this is my philosophy, but I think I might have to adapt a little bit to the players I have and play to their strengths?
You always have to adapt to the players you have. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be contrary to what your philosophy is, and it isn't. It's more like, what system do you build upon, and what would be the base foundation for the positions you start out in and stuff like that. But the philosophy has been the same, and the way we want to play and the way we want to end as a team, the way we would like to look as a team when we are playing is the same. It's more and then you have to look at what players you have, what's the main strength they have, and how do you get these strengths into play best possible. And that's actually been my approach all along. So I think that's natural.
I mean, just from my observation from afar, is that you seem to have developed a really good connection with your players personally. And I think about a guy like Vite. I mean, he's a very different player than he has been in the last 4 or 5 years he's been here. What have you done to unlock guys like him?
I don't know if I've done something special. I set high demands for the players because I think that that's what we have to. That's have to be our ambition to really be ambitious and set high demands for each other. I do, and also for Pedro, a guy with a talent like that, I think it's important that you also have to tell him that he is obligated to that amount of talent he has, and it's up to him also to get the best out of it, and he also has to do something to convince his teammates that he's a player that they can trust, and also that can lead them to also be a very important player on this team. So I don't know if I've done something special, but that must be up to Pedro or something else to say. But I think.
Okay, last one for me. Is there anything that and I'm not asking you to criticize anybody in the past, I'm just asking is there something that you can think of that, a major change, or one thing that you think is really important that there's been the change that you've made that has created the success that you've created here?
I don't know if there's one thing. The one thing that has been mostly important is the players. The players' willingness to to sacrifice some of their own positive skill sets to the team. I think that's also always the most important thing. Of course, we work in the coaching staff, and we have some ideas and stuff, but it's also up to the players to carry them out on the pitch, and they have not skipped a beat in training sessions in the preseason. They have not, even though that we had some games where we thought, oh, okay, we have really ways to go here. Then we have still kept believing in the way we wanted to play and the way we wanted to approach things. And I think all credit goes to the players, to be fair.
Coach, week of training finally for you guys before a match. How nice is it to have a bit of a longer span for you guys to train since our hectic start?
Yeah, it's nice. I would say that it looked as if we could manage the games, coming up pretty fast, but also getting a break. It's mentally tough to be ready to stand every third day and face a tough opponent. So that's also mentally a tough thing, apart from the physicality of such a program. So I think it's good for the players to get some there's not that much consequence in training compared to the game. So I think it's also good for them just to mentally get a break off, and then also be looking a little bit ahead, and also be doing something on the training ground that you can maybe develop us a little bit on the pitch.
Now Saturday is Chicago. They also have a new coach there, and multi-goal games. What are you expecting out of that club coming in and being able to play at home after a long road trip?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very early. I've seen Chicago. I think they're a good team. I think apart from the first game they played against Columbus, I think that they have been on a steady forward path, progressing game by game, and it will definitely be a tough opponent for us. But it's good. We take the challenges, and I think it's. I don't know about it yet. I just have to also get a grip on our own team first, coming up to that game.
Thank you so much, Coach.
No worries.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.